Have you ever wondered what's really going on behind closed doors at St. James Park right now? It's no exaggeration to say the Newcastle United boardroom is buzzing with meetings, negotiations and constant phone calls as if a storm is about to break. But for now, everything remains wrapped in strategic silence. The more observant fans have already noticed when the club goes quiet like this, without major announcements or press statements, it usually means something big is brewing. And this time, the scale of the discussions taking place is enough to leave anyone speechless. Inside the club, the atmosphere is one of total focus. While a large portion of the fan base is crying out for immediate signings, Newcastle's board continues to follow a pattern we've seen since the new ownership took charge: caution, patience and precision. No move is made impulsively. Every step is calculated, every target analyzed from all angles, from technical ability to financial impact. And that extreme care is exactly what makes the current situation so intriguing. The names emerging in recent hours aren't just prospects, they're potential game changers. It's important to remember the club has already shown signs of movement. A £45 million bid for Anthony Elanga from Nottingham Forest was recently rejected. According to Fabrizio Romano, negotiations with Burnley goalkeeper James Trafford are advancing and could be wrapped up within days. The journalist also pointed out that Newcastle have a genuine interest in Brighton striker João Pedro, which proves the club is active and ready to spend big. But what you might not know is that, in addition to all this, another negotiation front has quietly emerged involving two major names from RB Leipzig. And by the way, if you've been following Newcastle's movements closely and want first-hand updates, now's a great time to subscribe to this channel. It helps us keep bringing exclusive content, always with reliable sources and breaking transfer info. If you love Newcastle as much as we do, you're in the right place. Tap the bell and never miss a thing. Now let's get to the point. According to Give Me Sport, Newcastle United are targeting two RB Leipzig players who could cost a combined £100 million. One of them is the young and highly talented RB Simons, an attacking midfielder who's shown in the Bundesliga and has already shown interest in a move to the Premier League. The other is Antonio Nusa, a quick and skillful winger who may be a more budget-friendly option. The source states that Simons has a price tag of £60 million, while Nusa, viewed more as a secondary option, would cost around £40 million. Both are seen as possible backup plans in case the Elanga deal doesn't progress. This move alone would already be enough to send shockwaves through the European football market. But what makes it even more interesting is the fact that RB Simons, despite the hefty fee, is considered one of the most promising players in the new Dutch generation. He's currently owned by Paris Saint-Germain but was on loan at Leipzig last season, where he impressed with assists, vision and real composure on the ball. Newcastle's board believe that, despite the big investment, Simons could become not only an immediate starter, but also a cornerstone of the club's future. On the other hand, Antonio Nusa, also on Newcastle's radar, is viewed as a high-upside investment. Though still young, the winger brings an exciting skill set, pace, close control, and a sharp finish. The issue, however, is that he's a natural left winger, and that's precisely the side of the pitch where Newcastle already have more depth. The urgent need, at this moment, is to strengthen the opposite flank. Even so, the club's leadership isn't ruling out signing Nusa as a market asset who could develop further down the line. Of course, all of this must be looked at through the lens of the club's financial situation. Newcastle don't want and can't afford to make reckless moves that would jeopardize their standing with financial fair play regulations. That's why all proposed deals are being carefully studied. Any major investment, like the £60 million for RB Simons, has to be backed by realistic projections for technical performance and commercial return. Even with other big clubs lurking, Newcastle believe they can convince Simons with a solid football project and a clear path to regular starts. It's also worth noting that Newcastle's intelligent approach is drawing attention from the specialist press. The Telegraph confirmed that negotiations over João Pedro remain active, while Fabrizio Romano has reinforced that James Trafford could be confirmed soon. These reports, along with Give Me Sport's latest claims, paint a clear picture of a well-defined strategy: diversify targets, remain patient in talks, and make decisions that not only fix short-term needs but also set the club up for mid- and long-term success. And if you've made it this far, it's because you truly care about Newcastle's future. So take this opportunity to join our community by subscribing to the channel. Every new subscriber strengthens our work and motivates us to keep bringing quality analysis, behind-the-scenes coverage and trustworthy updates directly to you. We're committed to truth, reliable sources and passion for football. Let's grow together. So back to the current scenario, what can we expect in the coming days? The most likely outcome is that Newcastle will keep trying to negotiate with Nottingham Forest over Elanga. But if the price holds firm at £60 million, the club may shift focus. The idea of investing that same amount in RB Simons, who offers greater versatility and growth potential, is becoming more and more attractive to the board. And if the opportunity arises, Antonio Nusa could also be part of the package as an additional signing. In the end, what we're witnessing is further proof that Newcastle are serious about their rebuild. This isn't just about bringing in big names to excite fans or make headlines. The intention is clear. Build a competitive, balanced squad with a strong vision for the future. And that's only possible with planning, patience, and smart choices. The names linked so far show that the club are aiming high, but without losing their grounding. So here's the warning. The next chapters of this transfer window promise high drama. The market is just heating up and Newcastle looks set to be one of the main players. Stay tuned, because a major announcement could drop at any moment. And as always, you'll hear about it here first. So hit that like button, share the video with your fellow fans, and let us know in the comments which of these names would you most like to see wearing the black and white of Newcastle United. We're watching, and your opinion is a vital part of this journey.